Dude,
My OnlyFans link in my bio. He's an Israeli
our
guy.
most loyal listeners.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman Games podcast with another solo episode. Yours truly. And this topic is pretty much a deep one, but you know what? I'm going to try and get through it. I didn't even write anything prior to this episode, so I'm just going to wing it and then see where it goes from here. So, the word loneliness, I mean, it could be anything. It's a loaded word for everyone, especially as guys. Loneliness is like a very sad thing, but also it can be a good thing. Being alone could be a bad thing, being alone could be a good thing. But I mean, there's always a pros and cons, but you know what do you think? It's all based on your state. It's based on like what you are, based on like how you are trying to pull off this kind of depression moment or something, this depression feeling that you're trying to get through just to get by the day. I mean, no matter what, you'll be sad. No matter what, you'll be alone. No matter what, you'll be like down. No matter what, you're thinking non-stop. And every day going through like being alone, but trying to keep my composure throughout the day. I mean, it's a bad thing. I mean, you're sad. You're thinking about a lot of things. I mean, what are you gonna do in your life or something? But you know what? I mean, the silver lining about being alone is that you can either self-reflect, think about what you want to do, and focus on yourself. I mean, for me, I haven't been like, let's just say an example. I haven't been in a relationship in several years. So you know what? Throughout those several years, I've been like trying to like do whatever I can to just keep myself busy. I don't want to think about anything. I don't want to think about too much about personal stuff because I just want to enjoy every day, each hour, every second of it, every minute of it. I mean, anything that I can to just enjoy myself because I just don't want to go back to that state of being depressed. But you know what? You're always going to be like down. You're always going to be angry. You're always going to be trying to like unleash that beast in a problematic way. But you know what? It's really hard. You're always going to keep it in. You may show some positivity to everyone in front of you, but the thing is, in the inside, you never know what the hell you feel inside. I mean, going into the, like depression or going into like going to being lonely after like a breakup or something. It doesn't really matter whether it's a first breakup, a second breakup, or a third breakup. It hurts. It hurts a lot. And it doesn't matter if it's a normal thing, it just hurts a lot. I mean, so many little things like when you're in a relationship and you like holding hands so that you don't let go of that other half, no matter what, whether it's like walking around together or just hanging on to their hand while you're driving, just so that you don't let go of anything. Just the little things. I mean, you miss those great memories, and then once that memory just goes away, it just crumbles on you, and then you try to like get back on your feet by going through that depression mode and then just like grind just to get through. I mean, every day, anything that you see, I mean, the thing called like a memory trigger, whatever you see in front of you could remind you of like your relationship with that person. I mean, it hurts. That's why I tried to get away from that aspect, but no matter what, you are still going to think about it. Although that you are over it, I mean, you still think about it. I mean, the only thing I can do to try and like get over that is talk about going to the gym. I mean, I go to the gym every day. Why? Because I like it because it's self-therapeutic. It's a self-therapeutic thing. Really hard to explain, but I mean, people that I know knows why I go to the gym every day. It's not just because of physical health. It's all because of mental health, most importantly. You try to clear your mind up, you try to not think things. I mean, it's not about the dropping the weights down just to see how heavy you like to lift, but it's just all about like unleashing all those problems that you have inside, and then you just like let it go. I mean, that's pretty much like pretty much what it is. I always keep myself moving. Whenever I'm in a steady state, I always think. But that's like a normal thing. You think a lot, and you put a lot in your mind that is just killing you every time. But you try your best to like clear up your mind. You just want to clear your mind, and that's what I do to get through this temporary loneliness when you're like wherever you are. Like just like I just like to be busy. I like to be moving. I mean, no matter what it is, I'm always busy. Why? Because I like to clear up my mind a lot. I don't care what it is. I mean, it's just a way for me to like get better, feel good. That's another reason why I'm going to the gym every day. It's because I like to feel good. I like to look good, but I like to feel good, most importantly. And then I can move on with my day, and then I have a good time. My mind is clear, it's moving on to a new day, and then repeat that the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. Work, gym, sleep, repeat. Work, gym, sleep, repeat. That's pretty much what it is. And eating in between. That's all there is, just to get through that mindset of being lonely and being in the state of like, what is that song? 4 Seasons of Loneliness. I mean, it's just a way of keeping myself busy. That is pretty much what it is. And it's really, really hard to keep up with that. But that motivation, that discipline that you put yourself into that, I mean, it's a very rewarding thing just by getting out of your bed and just moving on with the day. Just go to the gym every day to get through that feeling of being alone, or just getting through that loneliness. Because, I mean, you just want something, but man, you know the fact that it's going to be hard to maintain that connection with that someone, but it's really, really hard. But it's most important just to focus on self-reflecting on yourself, just to find yourself. It's something that you love to do, just to clear up your mind. It's all about therapy. That's base. I know I'm going all over the place, but I'm just trying to put out something that maybe a guy is probably not able to like put out there because they are scared. I mean, shy, like myself, pretty shy to tell everyone. I mean, it's pretty hard to like let out all the problems that you have in your mind. I mean, you just want to let your problems go by doing like what you want to do, like myself going to the gym every day. That's what I usually do. I think I pretty much covered like everything that I wanted to say in a short form. I didn't want to go too long to this. It's just a very straight to the point episode that I like to talk about. I've had this in my mind for a long time. I've had this plan for an episode on. I mean, this is a way to like get through this, get this podcast going with all of our work schedules happening. So this is something that I like to just put out. I mean, I much appreciate you watching. Appreciate you guys listening, and stay tuned for like more episodes every week. I hope you enjoy your holidays, and I'm hoping that we'll get the crew back together so that we can get another episode going. Looking forward to like the next recording session. So and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to follow us on our socials. Our link is in the bio. We have an Instagram page. All our links are on that are in the bio. So click on that and follow us along. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. We're on Apple Podcasts. There's also Amazon Music. I mean, whatever podcast platforms you use. Just show some support. Help us out. Leave us some questions. Leave us some comments. So we want to make the show or podcast different. I mean, we want to make it a little better, just so that us normal guys just likes to chill and have fun and talk about anything. I mean, we treat this as like just a chill session. It's just a way of like getting together and just to hang out because we have a busy schedule. So just help us out, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow us. And I will see you around, and stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.